Well, we finally got the bumper off after countless hours of grinding, cutting, hammering, and just blood, sweat, and tears. It's finally off. This is going to be a two-part video where next week we're going to finish taking the bed off and also the fuel tanks and everything on the frame rails. However, I wanted to talk to you about something. Here's a little boy that my wife and I sponsor, Mo, as we call him. And I just wanted to bring this up to you because you can also sponsor kids like this. And views help because I think it'd be really cool for 4x4 USA to be able to sponsor hundreds of these kids. They're throughout the world, and we just want to give them the opportunity that like I had, or kids in the United States have, and then maybe bigger plans also of like single parents buying them new cars or being able to fix them for free, because we know that it's difficult, you know, especially in today's world. It's hard for single parents to survive, let alone maintain their car. So don't forget, like, subscribe, follow, and share so this video can get out and about, so we can help kids like these and single parents around the United States. Like always, God bless. P.S. If you're interested in sponsoring a kiddo, the link will be in the description. Alright, love y'all. Hey everybody, this is Peyton from 4x4 USA, and this is my 1993 Ford F-250. The day's finally come. We're going to cut apart the box and haul it off. Personally, I think that flatbeds are better, so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to build a flatbed. Not in this video, next video. Or the video after that. I don't know, I have to order metal. So, let's get started. So we're here at the back of the truck. There's a few things that we need to take apart before I start chopping this bad boy up. And we're going to start with the tailgate. Luckily, Ford made tailgates really easy. So, this tailgate has, swip it to the other side, you can see. So this tailgate has seen probably its better days. And like everything on this truck, instead of fixing it properly, gross, they just rigged it. So they couldn't, the latch is gone, right? So they couldn't get into it. So what they did was they just came in here and cut a big hole out of this, which you know, I don't want to fix that. Second thing they did was they took the platform off here, and this, can you see that? Let me hold it up a little bit. This little handle there is how I used to have to open my tailgate. It was definitely ghetto rigged, I would say. But that doesn't matter, because we don't need this tailgate, because we're going to have a flatbed, and it's going to be awesome. One piece down. Next thing we're going to have to do is take off these tail lights so we can remove the wiring harness out of it. So when I cut it all apart, we're not just pulling all the wires that I'm going to need for the new lights that I put on the flatbed, obviously. And luckily, my taillights only are held on by like 2 out of 3 bolts or screws. Aha, success. So, reverse lights. It's actually not too bad of condition. It's just kind of weather faded, I would say. You can see this one has all 4, surprisingly. Next couple things that we are gonna have to do are remove the fuel necks and probably shove a rag in there or something so we don't burn it down the truck. That'd probably be good, huh? Because I imagine there's still gasoline in that tank because I haven't drained it. Oops. Ugh. So on these 90s pickups, oh, you bugger, I thought they were screws. They have two fuel tanks. I don't know why they just didn't do one big one, but if somebody knows, put it in the comments below and let me know why they split the tank into 2 portions instead of just having one filler neck. See if I was right. 2 first. Remove the gap. Second. Oh man, it hurts to be me sometimes. These are 7 millimeters. Nope. I do appreciate these Fords though, because like everything that is pertinent is metal compared to like the new Fords. Like in here, for example, it's all metal, 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 filler neck, metal, you know, and it's just, it actually took time instead of just molding plastic, you know what I mean? Yeah, that should come off pretty easy. There's a bee by my feet. Do the same thing. Once I get the box all off and the frame rails exposed, then I'll start finishing out like the exhaust system and the fuel tanks and pull off the rest of the wiring harness off the frame and the fuel lines and everything like that, because why work harder when I can work smarter? I really don't like crawling around on the ground. Oh, on the ground, so I'm not going to. First, glasses, gloves, and let's go. Cool. We got one piece out. Now let's do the other side. Ay, ay, ay. So I did learn on this piece though. Just make one relief cut and then cut out the center, and then I can just carry it all off. It makes life easier instead of trying to deal with all the jangled sharp mess now. Put up my cutting tarp so I don't burn the neighbor's bushes. She works very hard on those, and rightfully so, she would be upset. And I don't want her to be upset. So, very good. So now we cut right here. Hypothetically, this whole thing should fall off. And hopefully I can manage the weight. We'll see. Don't burn down the truck. Shall now release. Haha, success. We got the second one off. Now it's just a matter of picking it apart. Slowly, surely, but I think these were the two hardest bits to get off, so. Woohoo! These shall go to the scrapyard now. So I got an air chuck here, an air chuck here for my airbags, and then we got this thing that needs to be removed. I think it's a 12, maybe it's a 13. Why am I still wearing gloves? I'm not doing no cutting right now. Get that out of here. I am gonna just tee these air lines into one air chuck, so then you can, or I can, equalize the airbags. So, fun fact, if you're ever gonna do airbags, they send you 2 air chucks like this. Don't put 2 in. Get a T, so when you air it up, the airbags will equalize by themselves instead of you having to try and equalize them by yourself. If that makes sense. So instead of going psh on this one and psh on this one and then getting a tire gauge, just get one air chuck and psh, and then it'll, you know, equalize. Well, bing. I do need to keep these, and I'll put them back on. That is a 10. Oh, I don't think it's a 10. It's not. This is an 8, and that's too small. Doggone swapping back and forth. I was just gonna get a crescent wrench, and then I was like, that's gonna be forever. Me in the butt in the end? Oh, 100%. Haha, success. Alright. Now I guess let's just take this bumper off because it's barely holding on anyways, so I shall put you over here for safety. Watch out. Watch out, Bulbo. I'm doing here. So I'm taking this bumper off. And it really sucks because it's like 100 degrees out. Hence the cool American flag hat. Do you see that? Yeah, so we're just cutting away at it. I'm just cutting the bolts off because they're pretty well rusted on. So I'll show you once I get the bumper off, because I don't want sparks flying out the camera and everything. I already got a little bit of, right there, I already got a little bit of speck on my camera from some sparks, but I'll be back. So we finally got the bumper off after countless hours of grinding, cutting, hammering, and just blood, sweat, and tears. It's finally off. This is gonna be a two-part video where next week we're gonna finish taking the bed off, and also the fuel tanks and everything on the frame rails. Like always, God bless. P.S. If you're interested in sponsoring a kiddo, the link will be in the description. All right, love y'all.